One of the more common types of adoptions that we see is a step-parent adoption. That situation comes up in which there is one person who has a child from a previous relationship and a new partner wishes to adopt that child. And the process that those people would go through is very similar to the process that a same-sex couple would go through in a second-parent adoption, in which one partner has a biological parent-child relationship and the other partner is seeking to establish a legal parent-child relationship. The starting point in a step-parent adoption is going to be ensuring that the child is available for adoption. That requires considering the status of the child's other biological parent. And we can ensure that the child is available for adoption in one of two ways. The first is through securing a consent from the child's other biological parent to the adoption. And the other is through a termination of parental rights for that other biological parent. And a termination of parental rights can be voluntary or involuntary, and that's a separate court process. And then there are a few requirements that apply to all adoptions, and one is the Adam Walsh background check, and that is a criminal and child protection background check that those who are wanting to adopt a child need to go through, along with anyone age 13 or older who resides in the household. And then the results from that Adam Walsh background check have to be on file with the court before the adoption finalization hearing occurs. And adoption finalization hearings are, I think, one of the few types of hearings that judges uniformly look forward to. I think adoptions are inherently emotional, and especially when you're considering kind of preceding events and severing a parent-child tie in order to form a new one. There's a lot of emotion underlying all of that. But the actual finalization hearings tend to be really celebratory, and there are other family members there. And even when an adoption is formalizing what is, in practice already existing in terms of the relationship, and sometimes, the person adopting has provided care for the child for a long period of time, I think it is profound to be able to be there for that moment of, establishing the legal or legally recognized relationship. And so it's an honor to be able to assist families with that.